Hi everyone, my name is Meredith. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the lotus flower. So if you know about the lotus flower, it begins underneath the water before it comes to a beautiful flower floating on top. And the way that it builds up and becomes itself is from the muck, from the mud underneath the water, and then the light hitting it and it coming to blossom to this beautiful flower. And the reason why I brought this up today is we're going to do a little bit of a meditation on it, and then we'll do some movement and some breath. So go ahead and let's do that mudra, holding that at our heart. So taking the hands, connecting the pinkies, the thumbs, spreading the fingers open wide, and holding that at heart center. And once you have that set up in front of your heart, begin to either close the eyes or taking the gaze down. Welcoming your breath. And as you inhale through the nose, filling the lungs up, exhaling out through the nose. Maybe you feel the air on the palms of your hands as you exhale. And taking this moment to remember one time in your life where you are walking through something difficult. Maybe at the time walking through that difficult thing, it didn't seem like there was much of a light at the end of the tunnel. Now start to remember either a lesson or two that you learned from that difficult time, as well as how that difficult time may have shifted into something better. And just like the lotus flower being underneath the water before it blossomed, in the mud, in the muck, maybe what seems like a dark place, transition comes and change. And then go ahead and take the palms to touch, all fingertips to touch at the heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Taking a moment here to set an intention for your practice. And if there's anything difficult that you may be going through right now, and it's hard to see the light, just remembering how you've gotten through things in the past, and usually how things do end up working out. From here, let's take the hands out to the side. Inhale and sweep the arms up overhead. Take the palms to connect. Exhale, take the hands down to the heart. Open up to that lotus mudra. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, the hands to the heart, opening up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Release the hands down. From here, we'll begin to come into a tabletop position. So go ahead and get yourself situated in tabletop. If you need to place a blanket underneath the knees, then go ahead and set that up. From tabletop position, just do a check-in. Shoulders are stacked over the wrist. Your hips are over the knees. And we're going to draw the hips towards the wrist, to the right. back towards the heels and to the left. And just taking a circular motion, getting a little bit of mobility in the hips. Keeping a steady breath and just noticing those areas in the body where you feel either the hip opening taking place, anything coming up for you in your low back. And then pause at center and begin to take those circles the opposite way. And come right back to your tabletop position. Let's take the knees to the outer edge of the mat, toes together, sitting the hips back, and walking the hands forward, resting the forehead either to the mat, or you can always rest the forehead on a block if that feels better for you. And as you're here in extended child's pose, taking a steady breath, allowing your breath to be your own soundtrack for the practice. And inhale, begin to make your way back to tabletop position. Go ahead and set the block ahead if you had it set out there. And we're going to begin by extending the right leg back. Go ahead and touch the ball of the foot down to the ground. And you're going to kind of kick the left foot out to the side and plant the right foot down, either taking the right hand to the right hip. You can reach the right arm up, or maybe reaching the right arm to the top of the mat, looking down or looking up to that arm. Take 2 rounds of breath here. Breathe in and exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale, release. Circle that hand back down, come back into your tabletop position, and let's move to the next side. Go ahead, extend that left leg out, planting the foot down, kicking that right foot out to the side, and taking the left hand to the left hip, maybe reaching up or reaching over. And take a breath in, exhale. One more time, breathe in and exhale. From here, circle the hand down, come back into your tabletop position, and maybe sit back. You can sit with the way I'm sitting, or with your legs crossed if this doesn't feel good. And just take a few moments to release the wrist. A few rotations, you can close the eyes. Pause, take it the opposite way. And go ahead and come back to tabletop position. And then from here, let's move into a downward facing dog. So fingers spread open wide, pressing down through the finger pads. Tuck the toes and begin to send the hips back. And taking a moment to check in with your down dog. If you want to bend one knee at a time. If you'd like to hold your down dog in stillness today. And then on the next breath, bend through both knees, look up to the top of the mat, and we're going to step our right foot forward. So if you need to use the blocks here, you can. Go ahead and step the right foot forward. Sometimes using the blocks can be helpful. Release the left knee down, untuck the toes. You can always use the knee to come up, making sure that this bottom half of the body is stable. Inhale and sweep the arms up. The palms touch. Exhale, coming back to that flower at heart center. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart, coming back to that mudra, coming back to the strength that you hold within. And from here, release the hands down to the blocks or to the mat. We're going to step back into a downward facing dog, tuck the back toes and begin to come back. Take a breath or two in your downward facing dog. And begin to step the left foot forward, releasing that right knee down. Untuck the toes, maybe using that left knee to guide you up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms come to touch, coming back to the mudra, back at heart center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, back to the heart. Actually, let's take one final time. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, back to the heart. Acknowledging the good that has come out of things that maybe didn't seem to be serving you in the past. From here, release the hands down. Tuck the back toes and begin to step back to downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. And release the knees down. And make your way into any comfortable seat. Once you've made your way into a comfortable seat, let's take our right hand over the heart, left hand over the low belly. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. As you inhale, noticing the movement of the belly. And as you exhale, notice how the movement in the stomach changes. And taking this time to come back to this very moment. How you're doing today. And if there is something that, whether it's today or recently, you've been walking through, a difficult time, coming back to that visual of the lotus flower, coming back to that visualization and remembering how you've gotten through things in the past. Having some compassion towards yourself. And some trust that you'll be able to walk through whatever it is, big or small, with grace. And to seal this practice together today, go ahead and take the palms together, coming back to that mudra at heart center. Taking a gaze down at the hands. Take a deep breath in. This time, open the mouth, exhale. Feeling that coolness or warmth go over the hands. And press the palms together. From the light within me to the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll be making more videos soon. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the weather. And I'll see you soon.